Coming up on Mountain News this morning, a jail is preparing inmates with real-life work experience while giving back to their community. And a local nonprofit is partnering with a bank to raise money to build and repair homes.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Good morning, I'm Caroline Mueller, here with you on this Wednesday, December 17th. The time is now 6:29. Let's check in with meteorologist Megan Desmel for a look at your forecast this morning. Megan, I feel like I have whiplash from all these different temperatures this whole week. I mean, we were painfully frigid on Monday, and then yesterday it was pretty cold in the morning, and then, I walked out of the gym yesterday afternoon, I was like, it doesn't feel half bad, and then to this morning, didn't feel too bad.
Yeah, and we're only going to continue to warm up. I mean, we're talking chances for 60s tomorrow and then back down to the upper 30s for your Friday. Yeah, it really is just a temperature whiplash week, unfortunately, but thankfully today will be nice and dry. We're not worrying about any rain in that forecast. It's going to be a very cloudy day. Here's a look right now at satellite and radar. Again, mostly cloudy skies. That will be the trend throughout the next couple hours, but this morning is rather pleasant for all of our Kentucky counties and our West Virginia counties. There is the exception of our Tennessee and Virginia counties, which are a tad chillier, hanging on to those upper 20s and low 30s. So bundling up may be necessary for some folks still this morning. But in terms of the afternoon, it will be beautiful. I mean, we're talking mostly the low 50s. And again, temperatures are going to warm up even more tomorrow. So that's something to look forward to. Here's a look at your Wednesday forecast. High temperatures for the day will be around that 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock time frame, staying mostly cloudy all day long. Caroline.
Sounds good, Megan. Thank you. The Wise County Sheriff's Office is investigating after a woman was found dead. The body was discovered in the Rock Switch area. Officials have identified the woman as 57-year-old Colleen Hamilton. Her body's been sent to the chief medical examiner to determine the cause and manner of death. Authorities are asking anyone with information to contact the Wise County Sheriff's Office. The case for the man charged in last week's deadly shooting at Kentucky State University will now go to the grand jury. Jacob Bard is accused of shooting and killing 19-year-old DeJohn Fox Jr. and seriously injuring another student. During his hearing, a detective testified that Bard was at KSU to help his son move out safely. She said there was bad blood between Bard's son and another group of students. Bard's defense claims he acted in self-defense.
He opened the door. That's when both sides clashed. It came outside onto the sidewalk. There were multiple people attacking other multiple people. And then in all of that, a gun went off twice.
Bard's case was sent to the grand jury. His bond is still set at $1 million. He would have to post 10% of that to be released. London Mayor Randall Weddle says the city could be without firefighters next year. During a special meeting yesterday afternoon, the council passed an amended budget, but Mayor Weddle says it doesn't include enough money to pay all of the city employees. Weddle told the council that without changes to the budget, there could be dozens of layoffs.
We'll have to fire everybody at the fire department with the current numbers you have. We're going to make on the record the amount of jobs that's being impacted by this, which is 51 employees, 2 clerks, 1 building inspector, IT completely removed.
Weddle said the city's public works could lose 15 employees and more than a dozen police officers could also be laid off. He told us those cuts would take effect on January 1st. The tension between the council and the mayor reignited before the budget vote. Councilmember Judd Weaver said the council didn't get all the details in time. He argued the budget issues fall on Mayor Weddle.
If you're concerned about your jobs, this man here does all the hiring and firing. We're trying to get it back to an even playing field to where we can move forward in the right way and legally.
If this ordinance goes through the way that it is, I will have to lay off the entire fire department, and that is not embellishing.
Then you should have thought about that before you hired 70 almost employees illegally.
Here goes more false numbers.
That's that.
We've reached out to the London City Fire Department to learn more from them. For over 10 years, the Jessamine County Detention Center has been helping inmates prepare for life after jail. They're doing it through a unique work program. Inmates charged with nonviolent crimes are given the chance to work in the community. Franklin Kegley has been part of the program for nearly a year. He says whether it's shoveling snow or unloading boxes at a food pantry, the program has helped him.
When we have a need like this that comes up between, say, 9 and 5, there aren't that many people that you can kind of tap in large groups to do big things. And so having the inmates have the ability during the workday to be able to come and give a big heave-ho is a huge help.
The Jessamine County jailer says he thinks it's the future of corrections to let inmates help others so they don't become repeat offenders. Some students may have a complicated relationship with law enforcement. The Sheriff's School Safety Officer program seeks to change that in Cabell County, West Virginia. Officers will be in schools throughout the county not only for safety but to connect with the students. They will be able to eat lunch with the students, read to them, and assist with morning drop-off and afternoon pickup.
I like working with the kids. I mean, it's fun. Like Kim said, we have lunch with them and they tell stories and just pop in, stick our head in. Teachers want us to, we'll read to them, we'll talk to them about the job.
Sheriff Doug Adams says they've been receiving calls the past couple of weeks about the police presence at schools, and he wants to let parents know this is part of the new program and isn't anything negative. A Southern Kentucky Sheriff's Office has a new member several months after losing a big part of their department. Earlier this year, we told you how K9 Luma retired then died because of a long illness. Her handler now has a new K9. Major is Chief Deputy Michael Mullins' partner, but he's also a member of his family, going home with him every night. Major and Mullins spent weeks training and bonding together in Florida.
A K9 is a member. They are a deputy. They don't work for a paycheck. They work for a toy and a bag of food, a bunch of love from their handler.
Having a K9 is a very important part of police work, but it's also very costly. Training a dog can cost upwards of $13,000, but deputies say grants, foundations, and donations are a big help. A local nonprofit working to build and repair homes across eastern Kentucky is getting a holiday boost. Citizens Bank and Trust Company of Jackson is offering a matching gift to the Housing Development Alliance, doubling donations through the end of the year. I break down what that means for the region. As the year comes to a close, housing leaders say the need for safe, stable homes throughout eastern Kentucky remains high. A matching gift from Citizens Bank and Trust Company of Jackson is now helping stretch donations made to the Housing Development Alliance.
This is an incredible opportunity for us. We don't often get matching gift donations. So this is coming from a really wonderful community partner in Citizens Bank and Trust Company of Jackson. They stepped up and said, hey, you know, we'll match dollar for dollar every donation you get through the end of December, up to $2,500.
Mindy Miller with HDA says the match is about more than dollars raised. She says it shows community buy-in for affordable housing in the region.
It shows that, you know, Eastern Kentucky people come together to support Eastern Kentucky people. And it helps us get the work done. It helps us end the year strong so that we can begin the next year ready to serve and inviting the community to serve with us.
The donations will be used right away, going toward materials to build and repair homes, including for flood-impacted families. Miller says even small gifts can make a big difference.
We say it's double the hope. So if you give $10, it's like giving $20. So those small gifts get stretched, and we're gonna use them to buy materials, buy appliances, buy whatever we can with it to help as many folks as we can.
The match comes as many families continue to recover from flooding and housing needs remain urgent across the region. Donations will be matched through December 31st. And at last check, HDA and Citizens Bank and Trust Company of Jackson have already raised $6,320 from just 5 donors. A link to learn more and help out can be found in this story on our website, WYMT.com. People throughout the country are donating to the Salvation Army right now for their Red Kettle campaign. But this year, some locations are asking for more support as they head toward the finish line for donation collections. In Central Kentucky, Development Manager Alec Reiser says they are only halfway to their goal of $190,000, and that money funds their shelters.
Every single one of those dollars is going to make sure that they have a warm place to stay here in the winter.
Those with the Salvation Army say helping your neighbors and being part of a time-honored tradition makes volunteering worth it. You can still volunteer to be a bell ringer. As of Monday, the Floyd County Health Department has confirmed at least 5 cases of whooping cough within the county this year. Officials say people of all ages can be affected, but those most vulnerable are infants, older adults, and those with weakened immune systems. Officials say to prevent whooping cough, make sure you and your family are up to date on immunizations.
So if you've not had a Tdap in 10 years, you're no longer immune to pertussis. And so it's important. Most adults don't realize they need another one. So kids get them. We all know you get your last one at age 11. That lasts for 10 years. So you really need another one at 21 and every 10 years after that. It's recommended for all pregnant women with each pregnancy.
Some common symptoms of whooping cough include a low-grade fever, a mild cough or sneezing, which progresses into severe coughing fits, a whooping sound after a cough, and extreme fatigue. If your coughing progresses within a week, it's recommended you check in with your healthcare provider.
And as we're heading out the door, you're going to notice a pretty big range of temperatures. Our Kentucky and West Virginia counties are sitting in a mixture of the 40s, and our more southern and far eastern counties in Tennessee and Virginia are looking a tad chillier in a mixture of the 20s and 30s. But don't worry, by the afternoon, we'll be looking at those widespread 50s, mostly the low 50s for the day, which will be plenty wonderful on your Wednesday, just dealing with a lot of clouds throughout the day. It's going to be cloudy pretty much all day long. So let's talk about that bus stop forecast for you. As you're heading off to school, expect those cloudy skies, temperatures in a range of the 40s, and by the time you're heading home, upper 40s and low 50s, still seeing cloudy skies. Caroline.
Thank you, Megan, and thank you for joining us. The time is now 6:41. Still to come on Mountain News this morning, college students are using AI to make a difference in their community. We have a look on how an app they developed will fight hunger.